go. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Happy Thanksgiving weekend still, but after the day. Hope everybody is doing well. All of the birds are out and about, so I thought we'd come in and say hi. We've got the little dogs out with me. We're battling a bit of wind here, but for now, it's not so bad. This is actually what I came out to capture, was all the ducks on the pond. And the reason I wanted to capture that is just, continue to show that despite the fact that it's cold, right now it's about 35-ish degrees Fahrenheit, so just barely above freezing, the ducks will swim in all temps at all times. So will the geese, but the geese don't swim as much as the ducks anyway. The cold just doesn't bother them. And there you go. Now you have an earworm in your head for the rest of the day until you sing it. What else is going on? Not a whole lot. The chickens are out and about, which of course is always fun. I love when they are out scratching about. There's not as much leaf litter anymore. They've pretty much scratched it to dust. Actually, I can show you that, right? So what ends up happening here between, just the standard weather, of course, but they're scratching, is all those big piles of leaves that were piled up against the fence have been pulverized into teeny tiny little bits. And now they just blow away and become part of the landscape. So their leaf litter is about gone. There's still things around for them to pick at, but we've reached a point where it's probably time to increase their overall feed. They have feed available to them 24/7 in the coop, but we will ensure that that continues, right? Because that'll now be their primary source of food as opposed to foraging. They're still going to forage around a bit. Aren't they funny? They'll still forage around, but there isn't much for them to find in terms of bugs and grubs and all the things that they like to eat. So their food becomes much more of a primary source for them right now. You can kind of tell they're a little cold. The guinea is keeping her head tucked in. That's not because she's being shy. It's because she's keeping her neck warm. They're not stupid birds, although based on what happened to most of them, you would think they are. And yeah, it's probably time for me to get the wild bird feeders out. During the winter, I do feed the wild birds. I put out some black oil sunflower and some suet, and I do that away from this area, actually well away from this area, very similar to how when I bring the eggs out for the wildlife, I do it away from the pastures. Well, same thing, right? If I can encourage the wild birds who are going to try and find out where my bird feed is anyway, right? I'd rather them not be going in the coop to get feed. So we'll put out some more enticing feed for them well away from the area that these birds are in. And that's actually, not a bad safety precaution anyway, right? It keeps the risk of things like avian flu down. And it also ensures that everybody gets their fair share and nobody's competing, because the wild birds would, certainly outcompete my little guys any day of the week. But they're just so much fun. How can you not enjoy? So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick check-in at the pond. I saw the ducks were all swimming, and I wanted to ensure you that I don't make things up, right? They will continue to swim no matter how cold it gets. And I can't wait, okay, I can wait. I hope the pond doesn't ever get iced up this season, but of course it will. So once it does, I'll show you that, and of course you'll enjoy. We got Bailey running around in the background. The other little dogs are also out and about, but my fingers are about frozen, and they're probably frozen on their toes too, so we're about to head into the house. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.